I'm John Hinkle, the senior pastor of First Presbyterian Church here in downtown Murfreesboro on the corner of College and Spring. This is your Saturday morning preview of your Sunday morning sermon. I'm just going to be honest with you. Dave Davis wanted me to wear this, and I've already done one take with this visor on. It says City Pickle. This looks absolutely stupid, and I think Dave should wear this to church on Sunday. That being said, we're finishing up our series of sermons where Bobby first looked at faith. Last Sunday we looked at hope. And this Sunday, any guesses? We're looking at love. And of course, this little short series of sermons comes from Paul's letter to the Corinthians, chapter 13. It's the love chapter, faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. So we're going to kind of explore love. Now, one of the things that I make very clear in my sermon is there's a misconception that what Paul is doing is creating this kind of theological hierarchy where you have faith and you have hope and you have love, and somehow love is greater than faith and hope. That's not what Paul's doing. Paul's pretty much making it clear, as we kind of talked about in the past two Sundays, that we first start with our faith, that we are saved through Jesus Christ, and living out our faith, or being, as we talked about, it means justified in our faith, living out our faith, letting faith take a hold of us. We have hope for not just this day, but for the days to come. And it's out of hope for the world, for this world, that we have been empowered to love. The second thing I want to make very clear in my sermon is that for Paul, love is not some pie in the sky theological concept, but it is a way of life. It's measurable. You know it when it's happening because you can see it happening. And Paul's also very clear that this roadmap is not something that's in front of us that we can almost take a hold of, but it's just right out of our grasp. This is something we are called to do, and we're called to do this every day. But love is not easy. It's hard to love, especially when there are fruits of our love. And if there are no fruits of our love, we're probably not loving. And if you don't know how hard it is to love, you just kind of have to look at Matthew, where Jesus says, hey, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. So we're going to explore this, about what it means for us to love. Now, last Sunday, of course, we were still, and we still are this Sunday, kind of dealing in the aftermath of the violence we witnessed with the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. Now, I told you last Sunday that I didn't rewrite my sermon or anything, because I was still, like all of you, kind of trying to figure it all out, make sense out of the nonsense. But I think I've had a week to think about it. So we're going to talk a little bit about what should our response be as a church and as individual Christians. Faith, hope, and love and should be reflected in who we are. So shout out to Glenn Emery. Savannah, I hope I get to see you. I hope everybody has a great day.